Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dogpit Jam 12. The odds are good. I am Shibanya, the organizer of this jam, and we've got with us tonight some awesome guests. Why don't y'all tell the chat who you are?
Hello, I'm Imakuni. I'm a streamer, soon-to-be VTuber, dabble in voice acting and game consultation.
Hi, I'm Too Much Obstruction. I am now officially a professional game developer because I launched a game last February called Waves of Steel, and then promptly I died. So I'm now in my post-launch recovery period, and hopefully that will end sometime in the next 5 years. Yeah, go check out Waves of Steel. That's my ad for the stream.
Sweet. So this is Hempuli's block, but Hempuli is running just a little late, so we're just going to get started. Hempuli was supposed to have played these ahead of time. As always in these jams, I'm going in without having played any of the games before. TMA, have you played any of these before?
As of 2 hours ago, yes. I have played all of them except for Gachamon, which I had a little trouble getting working.
Yeah, it turns out you had to make a folder for it to work.
That's what I get for not reading the instructions then.
Yeah, I know, it came with instructions. The first game I'm pulling up here is Odd Soul by Team Shoana. I'm just trying to get... this is how you know I'm bad at streaming. OBS. Here, I'll show you all what I've got. It's backwards.
Oh.
Why is it backwards?
It's upside down.
Oh, wait,
Have you considered that perhaps your camera is on the wrong side of the display?
All right. Hang on. Let me pull this up for y'all. Here we go. Odd Soul by Team... Is it Zoana? Shoana? Or Joe? All right. So far, I don't hear any music. But let's plunge in. I don't even know what... Ooh, I always like settings.
You might want to turn that volume... Never mind.
Uh-oh. We got to turn the volume down?
The text dialogue is very...
Bloop,
so...
bloop, bloop. Okay.
Yeah.
I died. It's Dark Souls, I see. Hello, last one. It's time to go. Woo! Sweet. All right.
That's the first ending I got.
I think that reflects the zeitgeist of our time. I probably should have mentioned, just in case somebody is tuning in without actually knowing what the jam was, the theme for this jam was the odds are good. Allowed to be interpreted as anyone saw fit. So we see perhaps one of the ways that the theme is incorporated in this game is that the soul is on. Okay.
I'm sure Death has a whole lot of deaths going on around him. He's just not... You don't warrant him paying attention to you.
This seems like a lack of professionalism to me.
Yeah, you want to talk lack of professionalism? Some of those options.
Let that pass. Yep, that is a lesson to me. That is, let me never stream again. Anyway, it's time to go. Sweet. Okay, let's go. Okay, there's more than one speedrun to end, I see.
Oh.
You gotta stop dying right at the start of the game. Have you tried not dying?
Oh. Why would I want to not die? Okay. We're gonna challenge Death to Mario Twins. Oh. So are we at my place or are we at Joe's place? Are we playing as Joe or as ourselves? Stay hungry. Oh, sweet.
Well done. Who knew death was such a soft touch?
Well, we haven't made it to the end yet. You don't know. It must be Thursday because Thursday always has been kind of confusing. You know, if you'd set that to Friday, then it would have been like, woo, how did he know?
So Joe is in chat and says there are 6 endings if memory serves.
Yeah. So we've gotten, what, 2?
Yep.
I died. I'm dead. How did I die? All right. Knife Monopoly. That, you know, from Don't Stab Your Hand, Dieting Hippo's magnum opus. That was a game. The objective of the game was to not stab your hand. I was not very good at that game, I must say.
I did that with like pencils and like in school.
That was basically what it was, except it was for LCD jams. So it was presented as a LCD game, like an old Tiger game. It was pretty fun. Y'all should look it up. I've got some important things to finish. True love. Means to bluff. You descend in madness and your soul goes on to haunt an internet forum. Game over. You found the madness and click to return to menu. Yeah, that's a terrible end, I gotta say. Fate worse than death. Ooh. I wonder if by abyssal plane it means like a metaphorical abyssal plane or like the literal abyssal plains in the Pacific Ocean. Because the latter would be kind of badass if you ask me. Uh-oh, there's actual gameplay. Y'all know I'm bad at video games. So, TMA, how many endings did you get?
You've gotten more than I have at this point. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on this game because I wanted to make sure I had time to get all of them before the stream.
Oh, dear. I wonder if I just like fuck around long enough, it will let me win.
You lost at tic-tac-toe.
Yes, well, I told y'all I was bad at games. I found the slow end.
That's cute.
I like it. I like it. Let's see. I'll try one more, and then we'll go on.
I guess we need to find a game where we can actually beat death.
Pong. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh.
Okay, I like the death-themed paddles and ball. Although the idea that we're actually batting Death's head around is a little...
You don't know it's Death's heads. It could have been somebody else. It could be my head. You don't know.
Oh, okay, that's true. It could be.
Could be your head. Makes you think.
Do I even exist in this setting?
The last game Joe submitted to one of these jams was a reference to a classic jam game, This Cat is Horseshit, which implies that there is a jam cinematic shared universe, which has horrifying implications.
Oh dear.
Well, I definitely wouldn't want to share a universe with all senior citizens should have life alert.
It does bear mentioning there is another hot dog game in this jam. So
oh, good. I love
we've got that going
games.
for us.
Oh, is Death supposed to be unbeatable here, says Joe? We're just going to go on forever? Joe, you brought this on yourself. All right. It's 13 past, which is a nice inauspicious number, so I think I'll throw the game.
Oh no!
Ah! What? Unsurprising. Game over. Oh, it's a different slow end. There's multiple slow endings. Awesome. That was fun. Let's look at the credits. Game by Joseph Catramboni. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. All right. Awesome. Rad.
Very nice.
Nicely done. I enjoyed that. That was cute. And that was well scoped too. It did what it set out to do. Let's see. The next game is Legendary Antidote, which is by Luciphones. Team Samuel Agosto. So let's pull this up. Let's see. Legendary Antidote. That sounds cool. TMA, did you have a chance to have a look at this game?
I did. It's I don't speak or read. I believe it's Spanish, which is all the documentation is written in.
It's Portuguese.
So, Portuguese. My mistake. So I had to do some experimentation to figure out the controls. It's not a big deal.
Did it again. Why is it? OBS is just finding new and exciting ways to annoy me. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
We've got the game. I saw the stream.
It's never done that to me before.
I just saw in Twitch chat, PTBRZ is the developer of the game, and they're in chat. So
Obrigado.
Glad to have you here. At least someone here is multilingual.
If it was in Spanish, I could read it, but I don't know Portuguese, so we'll see how we do. Well, a lot of Andar is the same in Spanish, so we can go on.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's like move, attack, defend, roll, menu. I don't know what falar means, but probably like select or something.
Hang on, I need to switch to my regular mouse from the trackball because this needs WASD. All right, here we go. I'm going to forget these controls as soon as we start, so bear with me.
Just hit Z, X, C, V, B. You'll figure it out. Hopefully. I'm sure you'll be fine. Hey, Hambuli!
Hello. Sorry
Hello.
about that.
Welcome to
I tried to set my alarm to wake me up slightly
Obrigado.
early, but...
Oh, you can talk to people! I never figured out how to talk to people.
What?
In this game.
We're playing this game.
Play games?
I know it's a strange concept, but bear with me.
Yeah. Personally, I don't play any games.
Well, it's imagine software, but for entertainment.
All software is for entertainment. Just some people have very specific tastes in spreadsheets.
Equip a weapon to hit the monsters. How do I equip?
Yep.
Press
so
C or escape.
Which game are we at right now?
Legendary Antidote.
Oh, okay. I see.
Got a sword.
Yeah, now I see the game as well.
Oh, shit. You're right. I forgot to share to the I'm so sorry. I forgot to share to
I wasn't going to say anything. No, you need to... Oh, okay. You did the thing that I did with the second weapon, which was try to drag the weapon up there, and that puts it on the game map. Where you can't get to it anymore.
Okay.
You might need to start over. Or you could just get really good at rolling past things. See, there it is. There's your sword.
Let's try again.
Yeah. This part kind of exhilarated me because about 10 years ago I made a Ludum Dare entry with the almost exact same inventory management system with basically the same issues as well. So
if I recall correctly, if you right click on the weapon, then it will equip it.
Ta-da!
Yep.
Nice. Excellent. How do I... there we go. Stabby. Atacar.
I'm kind of wondering, is this art like from a sprite pack, or was it made for this entry?
The page does not say.
Yeah, because the art is very nice, but one other game used like a sprite pack, so I was wondering if
Well, that's
this
not
one
against
did
the
as well.
rules.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. I'm just.
It's a great way to make a
wondering.
game if you're working by yourself and cannot art.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll attack
And
you.
the art definitely looks like. If nothing else, it's definitely very inspired by RPG Maker.
This is a Game Maker game.
Right. Yep.
You should probably find the roll button, which I found to be extremely helpful.
Oh, I didn't use the roll at all.
Oh, how do I roll?
I think it was
I think
V.
it's
It's one of the other buttons along the bottom of the keyboard.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
C or
For me,
B.
it's like J for attack,
Oh, it's
K
V.
for
I
roll,
see.
and L for shield.
Oh,
this
I
wow.
is
didn't use the
shield.
shield
Very
for
good.
anything.
Whoa. Oh, uh-oh. This seems troublesome. No, I keep hitting C when I mean to not. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Is that
The
decorative
game
or-
gives you very good tools for just kind of. The stream has ended.
Uh-oh. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm watching Twitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
same.
If that happens, you just gotta tell me. I forget because I closed the application and I now gotta hang on.
Right.
My apologies.
But yeah, like this game has very nice and lenient fighting where you can easily hit enemies through walls and such. So
Oh, very nice.
I found that very.
I,
Kind of like-
I ended up just running from everything because like none of the enemies seem to drop anything as far as I can tell. So you can just like roll through them and then keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
Yeah, either way works,
He's a little slidey.
and especially because the enemies
Oh.
don't seem to shoot anything either. So just like rolling past is fine.
The only annoying thing is you have to wait till the animation is done before you can move again. Although one could consider that a gameplay element. Ah!
Oh, there's a sword that I dropped in the middle of a wall accidentally.
Hey, look, it's a sword. Do I got an extra sword? Is that a better sword or a worse sword? Oh, yes, it is better.
It's
It's
made of
better
rock
sword.
instead of wood.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Very nice, very nice. Am I trying to go anywhere or am I
I think you're just like trying to go forward because the antidote is not here.
Oh shit.
The
There's
bees.
critters. Not the critters.
At this point, this game started reminding me of Mother 3, like just because of the enemies.
The thing it reminded me of, and this is going to be a real deep pull, so I don't think anyone else is likely to have heard of this game. There's an old game on the Mac, and we're talking like before Mac OS 10, called Mantra.
Oh, shit. Yes.
And it
Yeah,
was
that's
it was
familiar.
very much a like wander around the countryside and fight monsters and buy potions and like get better swords kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm honestly
Not the
curious
bees!
if anyone
They're
else in
lizard
our
claws.
audience has heard of that game.
Not I.
Yeah, not
you
me.
know, you mean there are games for the Mac?
One or two, yeah.
The roll is fun. I just wish the guy wasn't slidey. Whoa!
Yeah, there's definitely some.
Oh, did that go
slidiness.
teleport?
Teleport, yeah.
Son of a bitch. I mean, I
And
didn't,
there's
say, I
the
didn't swear. You didn't
big
see
bad
it.
Santa Claus.
Oh,
That
That's
looks like
the
it's
antidote.
antidote, right?
What?
Oh, and then the game ends.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, the application quit. Oh, that was fun. See ya, Joe. Oh, that was cute.
Yep.
Awesome. That was well scoped.
So
And I had a good time playing it. So well done.
yeah, I feel that for these kinds of jam games, it's very nice if the gameplay is slightly like on the easy side or even too easy, or at least that you are given simple ways to get through obstacles. Because especially when it comes to judging, kind of a too finely tuned difficulty can actually be a detriment for kind of like taking everything in.
And also just know your audience, right? You know who's going to be playing these games.
You know I'm bad at video games. It's got no
Well, I'm not
excuses.
bad at video games.
You make very hard video games, sir. If you're ever a judge for a game I make, I'm gonna make sure that there's like a little toggle box that says, "Oh, is Template playing this game? All right, let's see what you can do, buddy."
All right. So I have. Damn it, OBS is being a jerk once again. Hang on while I get.
What is it like? Run through a mirror universe this time?
It's that sometimes the game capture doesn't work, so I have to pull up like a window capture.
Yeah, that's a bug with OBS itself, and you have to typically run OBS in administrator mode to fix it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's still a jerk. But anyway.
Yeah.
Oh dang, I missed Odd Soul. That's a shame. It was a cool game.
Oh yeah, it was fun. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, sadly for me, I got the Gachamon to run, but the combat crashed the game for me every time, so
Well, let's see.
I
what
couldn't
we
really
got here.
test the full gameplay.
Gachamon. Oh, settings. Always like settings. Okay. A new game. I believe this is a Unity game, but they would have done well to use point filtering. Okay.
It's unusual to have a game with music, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the.
Yeah, I think the art and
I
the
see.
audio were both from like a public domain pack.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Now take these coins and get a Gachamon from the Gachamon machine in the Geomart east of here. Okay.
And apparently this was created in Mono Game.
Mono game. Wait, east-west. Okay.
As a fun linguistic fact, in Finnish, mono is a skiing shoe.
I guess y'all like skiing in Finland, huh?
I don't know why.
Because y'all are just all deserts and hot weather, right?
Well, I'm sure you could ski in the desert somehow.
If you try hard enough.
Yeah, yeah. Or if you have like a car pulling you, if you like a ski surfing.
Okay.
All right, time to get your Gachamon.
It is. Wait.
I really like how the items page says just like not implemented. It's
Well,
a very cute way of indicating that, yeah, this is here, but we didn't have the time.
I need to. Is there a. Hang on. I need to look at
What were you
the
looking for?
settings. The resolution is making it very hard to see because I have a 4K monitor and it's blown up real big, but there's not point filtering on the images, so it's very blurry. But let's see. Hang on. I don't want to do this. Go away. Uh-oh. I'll just save and quit and get back to my other save. Sorry, I'm bad at video games.
That's exactly the kind of person that we
Unacceptable.
need to have play the games.
All right, all right. Sign. Okay. Did you know that random number generators aren't really random? Oh, that's your odds are good to tie in. Computer's deterministic then.
At this point, I started to get a little bit scared about like, how deep this game was going to go with like a RNG manipulation as a game mechanic, which, to be honest, is pretty novel. So I wouldn't have minded it altogether, but just like I wasn't maybe in the mindset to fully embrace RNG manipulation, so I was slightly scared.
So very interesting. They're using the Gen 1 Pokemon statistics. If you roll the 255, you do actually miss.
Yeah.
Did
Very
they actually? So we got the dev in chat. I'm wondering, did you actually implement like all of the Pokemon combat rules for this jam? Because that sounds like a lot of work.
Will Smolden do?
Oh. So yeah, I couldn't get the fights to work, so it's nice to actually see the combat, especially because I was kind of expecting the combat to be such that it's basically impossible to win unless you manipulate the RNG.
Oh, is that what's going on here?
It might be something like
Hey,
that.
Yeah.
This doesn't seem to be going well for Shivanya here.
Yeah, I think the gist of it that I got from reading the game page is that it's something along the lines of hack and slash, in the sense of you need to manipulate the values in order to win.
Uh-huh.
I recommend, Shibanya, I recommend going to the abandoned house in the town before
Oh.
going to fight.
Where
It could
is
help
the
you. It's in the
abandoned
lower right.
house? The lower. Oh, that's.
Or is it? It's. I think it's. Here,
Oh shit! It's
around
my
here.
clone. Oh fuck!
Oh no!
Oh,
Well, that was
no.
not the abandoned house. That was a human being.
This is the reference to youngster Joey, the top percentage Rattata. It's the best.
Okay, I missed that. I was. I have
It's
a
been
very.
so long since I played Pokemon Yellow, and I never really got into the series too much.
I have a very
I
traumatic
don't know any
history
of
with
these.
Pokemon. I had the game for the Game Boy when I was 8. And when I was 9, my dad decided that Pokemon was really annoying. And he forced me and my younger brother to get rid of all of our toys and books and comics and video games.
Ooh.
Oh no! So go into that house over there. I recommend.
So I've
Just-
not played anything past first gen,
Yep, same here.
because it was forbidden in our house after that. It's forbidden. Oh, look,
At
it's
least
a
it was
missing
not
one.
forbidden because it was satanic or something.
No, it was just forbidden because my dad thought it was annoying as shit, which, you know, as an adult, I guess I can kind of respect.
Yeah, I can understand that, even though it's still a bad reason to
So
make you get rid of the stuff.
now
So-
you have missing now.
How do I tab at,
Oh,
stick-
Or maybe
I-
not, but missing no is there.
Yeah, it was there, just kind
R
of like
flinch,
hanging
rare,
around.
flinch, motherfucker.
So it's kind of showing you the next. Is that 8 steps?
Oh, it's a
Kind of-
table.
Oh.
It's saying, would you get an encounter? Would you get a rare Pokemon? And I don't know what flinch means, but
Flinch is like a status effect that
okay.
some attacks can inflict.
Yeah, so disclaimer, I have never played a Pokemon game. I'm uniquely qualified or unqualified to talk about this one.
I wonder if I wonder if I could like meta this thing out. Hang on.
I think. Can you look at the hack sub window during battle? If you can, then you might be able to kind of.
I don't know. I haven't figured out how to like.
If you go into the battle menu, I might be behind slightly.
Either that or for the first one, I would just try to tackle it over and over again and trying to tail whip it to reduce its attack.
Let's see. I need to bring up. Hang on.
Okay, the developer is that cannot bring up the hack window in battle, was planned as a feature but ran out of time. Yeah, that's super understandable.
Hang on. We're gonna.
Are you doing something,
We're gonna
Shivanya?
meta the game. All right.
Yeah,
Were you
Shivanya
doing
is,
blowing up cheat engine?
Yes. As you do. All right. Oh, whatever. It's not
The
worth
really funny thing is that I actually have been going through a lot of the Pokemon games recently. I recently in the past like week finished Red and I'm playing Crystal currently. So
it. A repeat tackle is the classic strat.
just keep on attacking.
Yeah.
Get him eventually.
I feel like I'm fundamentally missing part of the game loop.
I think the only thing you are potentially missing is just kind of like checking the RNG, I guess, like before a fight or something, so that you know what's coming up.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. My brother had the only Pokemon at our house for some time, and when I wanted to play Pokemon, I couldn't save over his save, so every time I played, I had to start from scratch. And I think there was like one time I got to the like 5th or 4th gym. I played for like 4 hours with my friends, and then my mother was like, "Hey, you have to go outside. You have been playing too much." And that was that.
I used to leave our Nintendo running so that I could quote-unquote save a game of Gauntlet 2. Because it had like a whole character progression thing where you could like find potions that made your attack stronger, made you move faster. But there were also no saves whatsoever. So I just paused the game and like turn off the TV, but leave the Nintendo running so I could play it again later.
When I was a kid, we had a PlayStation 2, but not a PlayStation 1. And we had like Spyro the Dragon for PlayStation 1. So my brother and I, we were only allowed to play 1 hour of video games per day, and only on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we would try our best to get as far as we could in 2 hours so we could hand off to each other to beat Spyro. We never actually managed it, but we got very close.
The developer is actually saying that on the itch.io page, if you want, there's like a guide on how to game the RNG to get like a Charmander like Pokemon, or Gachamon, sorry.
Well, I think I'm going to set this down and return to it. And find a way to turn down the resolution because this is very hard to read on the 4K monitor. But very intriguing concept.
I really like I have to say that the like RNG manipulation concept works, or is something that I would like to see worked more, because I really like the idea of kind of like it's impossible to win unless you game the RNG, but you also have tools to do exactly that.
You know, I was thinking that like some of the more impressive tool-assisted speedruns are ones where like they're playing some role-playing game, and just everything goes perfectly for them because they're taking special actions to manipulate the RNG.
I think you are talking about the specific Dragon Quest speedrun.
Not just that one. There are other ones as well.
Yeah.
OBS, I want you to pick up the game. Hang on. We'll do a window capture then. Fine.
You seem to be streaming the game right now.
I am to you, but I'm not to Twitch.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yes, Twitch. Yes,
I'm
sorry.
trying to
This one was really, really cool. At first I was confused, then I was scared, and then I was intrigued.
This one, I played it for a bit and I'm like, oh, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? I don't have a whole lot of time to look at all of these things, so I wasn't able to give it the justice it deserved.
This is League
For
Star
me,
Captain,
this
the
is-
Yamnay Incident by Nineveh Games.
Okay, I'll talk about it when we get to it, but
Oh.
there were bits of this that just
What is
tickled
this,
me.
a game for ants? Hang on. I have to like shove my face up to the screen to read this.
Clearly your monitor is just way too big. This was fine for me.
Yeah.
I found it a little hard to read. I don't have a 4K monitor. It's like standard 1920 by 1080. But like the format or like the effects on the text made it a little bit tricky.
Well, they very sensibly probably assumed a 1920 by 1080 display, and I fucked that up with this monitor. So my apologies. Let's see here.
So inconsiderate of you to have a really nice display. What are you thinking?
Bring the Rockford into sector T60. This is great. It's an eye exam for me because I can't bring my face too close to the screen because I got to keep it behind this cardioid microphone. Godspeed, Captain Barbossa. My dear Captain, if you'd allow your humble valet a moment to reiterate how bad an idea this was. The ship is heatering. The former captain was removed after putting the entire ship in jeopardy. Your new executive officer is the one who got him booted. The ship's loyalties are a mess. No, the Cheshire Cat. It is not. It is. That is what I'm seeing.
Shabanya, real quick. I
Yes.
think you are capturing your entire display instead of just the game or something like that. It's a little small.
Yeah, it's pretty small on
Okay.
Twitch and
Let me show you
Discord.
what I'm seeing. All right. It's
Suddenly we see into the fifth dimension. It's like, oh,
This is what Shabanya sees all the time. My God.
yeah.
yes.
It's full of
Yes.
stars.
Yes.
It's full of shaders.
So, yes. Anyway.
Oh, this was apparently made in WinForms, and I was actually wondering what this game was made on because
I respect that my very first games are made in WinForms.
yeah, like the presentation was very like very recognizable in a way that I couldn't recognize.
Let's see. Loyalties are mess. It's like Voyager, but presumably actually going to do something with that idea. Furthermore, you've been ordered into a right mess of a situation that has every possibility of going hot. While it is true, I love there's an interesting dithering effect here that's kind of fun and retro. Anyway, well, it reminds me of some like point and click adventure games I had in like 1995, 1997.
The character art is giving me Another World vibes. Just a sort of like faceted look with solid chunks of color.
Oh, my executive officer is here. My
And
executive
she has
officer
no
has
face.
no eyes. Captain Barbosa, I trust you've been briefed. If you're ready, I'll take you to meet your crew. Meowly? Captain on deck. Meowly. Everyone, this is Captain Kelsey Barbosa. Captain, very clever, it's a unisex name. This is our senior staff. I am Commander Meowly Burgos of Gatos. This is Lieutenant Commander Miguelo, Coal Lake Crystal Being. My pleasure, Captain. I am at your service. Meowly says, next, Lieutenant Commander Harvmoose Reddy. He is Dorothelian and our engineer. My team will spirit you swiftly to any place you desire, Captain. This is Lieutenant Commander Neolacia Straya, our ship's doctor, and she is a human who was raised in Gatoan society. This does, yeah, I agree. This does feel very 90s shareware CD. Our Jathus Corbett. It's nice little touch. Swint's Fifth Moon. My damnedest for your true path, Captain. A former medical drone. It looks like somebody did like some sort of like Octree decimation on that thing in Blender.
Yeah, the visual style is very... It's very interesting, but in a fun way.
Yeah, I'm digging it. It reminds me of... Oh, I had this CD called like Amanda Stories, which had a bunch of stories about a cat named Inigo and a camel. And it had art just like this. It's taking me back.
Yeah. To be honest, both the presentation and the theme are reminding me of the old shareware game Spaceship Warlock. It has a kind of a similarly...
So, real quick, on this screen, when you're navigating,
Yes.
I don't know where you are right now,
Yes.
but if you try to navigate to the place you already are at, you get soft locked.
Yeah, I had
Well,
that
you
happen
see,
to...
TMA, the missile knows where it is because it knows where it is not.
Yeah. So the text, the weird power surge and add signal and to navigation are the things you can interact with.
Her wagon spokes made of long spinner's legs. That's weird. Hey, Mai, did you notice that blip from the blue planet? There did seem to be a strange power surge coming from Mourner's Abide. One, Lieutenant. I was about to say I. I, Claudius. I, Maugello. I'm not seeing an explosion still, Captain. I believe we should investigate further. There shouldn't be any strange activity down there, only fishing communes. It is our duty. I believe we have more pressing issues elsewhere. There's no distressed call. Who's speaking? Is that?
I think those were your dialogue options.
Oh, I see. I see. It's the voice from within. Oh yeah, dig this background. This is like activating ancient memories from like 1996 that I haven't thought about in a really long time. It's difficult to.
There was a lot of work put into the presentation here. It's really neat.
Oh, here we go. The odds are good. The odds are good. There's nothing we can do. Well, I feel like this will certainly bite me in the ass because it seems like obviously the best idea. So let's try it. I'm sure it'll fail strangely, but let's see. Do it. Nope, we can't.
You have to click the text.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, I did click. Okay, you gain 1 confidence in your abilities. Success, Captain. It appears the creature is free. Sweet. Can I click this? Oh, moral authority. Command. Confidence. Support crew. Oh, it's a little kind of FTL merged with Crusader Kings, perhaps. I dig that.
Yeah,
I love me a good spreadsheet simulator, I gotta say.
Yeah. I didn't actually if you go to the add signal, I actually didn't interact with it, so maybe Shibanya will do a different thing.
Unless the deed go with it. That's very ominous. I noticed that the other screen, another ominous saying was here.
So I clicked on an ad signal in my playthrough, and they were trying to sell me shuttlecraft. And I was like, I still have the shuttlecraft I started with. So, and I didn't know if there was some kind of time limit, so I didn't actually interact with it. I was just like, yeah, let's go where we're supposed to be going.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize it. It seems that these are actually this is a split. It didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, because when I first saw a dialogue like this, I just thought that they were linearly going.
Oh, right.
I see. Now I get it. You're a little better at games, slightly. We go to 3? No.
You have to click 2 navigation to actually go anywhere.
I see. Oh, cracker? Okay. Geotris. Nadio radio. Combinaror. These are fun. Whetstone. I guess this is probably building on the randomly generated names like Nineveh did in their last game, perhaps?
I'm pretty sure that these are the same names I had. But yeah, so don't go to the place you are at right now because...
oh, yes, I'm in
there's like
Abide. Let's go to Yamnay because that's in the
timing
title.
element.
Oh.
Yeah, it shows you how many hours you have until arrival. And if you go to the same place you are already at, it starts at 0. So you go into negative hours until arrival. And you never arrive. It's like waiting for Godot.
Nothing to be done.
And no need to say sorry, Nineveh, in the stream chat. I think that's kind of it's endearing in its own way, even though it's a bug.
With your video games. I know that combat tactics are the domain of the captain in any situation. Unfortunately, your captain is bad at video games. You'd like to take a tactical seat? I'd like the chance to work with Ensign Maximus. Sure, go for it. 40% chance of something or another. Why not? I clicked it. Did it? No. Click the dice? No. No?
Maybe missed clicking on the text.
Clicky. Hey, there we go. I don't know why it worked that time. I will allow it. Have at him, Commander. Thank you,
You succeeded on your click on the option roll.
Woo! I'm good at video games. 100%. I won! Okay, anyway. Some pressing matters have come up in your schedule, ma'am. Let us speak to Maximus. With diffidence and received with doubt. Hey, Captain Ensign Varner, what can I do for you? Yeah, about training with the commander, I really need to stop.
I like the pose Maximus is at. It's like...
it's a cross between a zombie pose and giving you the finger guns.
Hey.
For me, it's like finger guns, definitely.
Maximus loses 1 social. I see, noted Ensign. 2 hours until arrival. All right, we're in Yamnay. The green man has his organ outside. So can I click on these things, or is there not anything actually to do here?
I think you can only click on text when it appears.
I see.
But I could be wrong.
So there's nothing here at the moment.
Yeah, you're told to go here, but there's nothing going on here. So
Yeah, so
I have the names.
I tried to visit all the star systems, but I couldn't find anything more that could be done. So I think that might be what's in the the developer saying in chat. Now, something you may notice is that you're running low on content, and that is because I ran out of time.
Understandable.
Which is understandable.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, there's something. What is this? Oh, no, I can't interact. Perhaps
that might be where your ship is, maybe?
The whetstone in the corner
those are
is just
different
a star.
Yeah, those are different kind of stars. So it's like a binary system with a red giant and a dwarf or something.
Neat.
I really like how the different I really like in general how the game creates this sense of there being a ton of stuff while the underlying systems are actually very simplistic. If it had more of this like narrative content, obviously like right now you have basically seen most of what it has to offer, but it wouldn't really need all that much except just more of those events that you get to story stuff to work as a game, because there's this like a veneer of complexity.
Yeah, I think all you'd really need, like obviously more events while you're traveling, and then just the occasional thing like there's something happening in this star system, and if we don't get there in time, we will lose the opportunity to intervene and something bad will happen. And if we do get there, we get the opportunity to intervene, and maybe something good will happen, or maybe something bad will happen, depending on like what you choose to do and how well you roll. Like you could really do a lot with this formula. Just take a lot of writing.
I'm also taken back to somewhere in the mid to late 90s. My family, we had like a Star Trek encyclopedia on CD-ROM, and it had a bunch of like interactive elements. And when I was a kid, that was endlessly entertaining to like explore all the menus and find all the beeps and boops. But I get vibes like that. It's good times. Oh no, Jathus loses 1 confidence in you.
I also like the touch that this character is from an evil mirror universe. He's like, no, it's a violently aligned mirror universe. Thank you.
That was fun. I'm going to set that down for now because we got one more game to get through in this block. Who's Ready to Die by Team Vulture Party. Pretty evocative name. So let's see what we have here. All right.
Oh, I only now realize the pun in the name.
Which one?
Well, you will see. Or maybe you won't see.
You know I'm bad at names and puns.
Are you a cool enough gamer to realize the pun?
No. Who's ready to die? I'm ready to get down with the sickness, but...
Woo. The visuals in this game were really top-notch. And in general, the game felt really good.
OBS, will you please?
The Vulture Party, at this point, I feel like they've really gotten a handle on delivering a polished experience that feels pretty complete for a game jam.
Although I think this is their first Godot game that they've submitted. They usually use Unity.
Oh.
All right. Now we gotta see how I see. Options. I like options. I'm gonna forget all of these controls, but no worries.
The gameplay.
I get the pun now. Okay, sorry. I'm not here for my brains. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, what the fuck?
The visual style is super nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically have like a punch, double jump, and then like a stomp attack. And the stomp can also charge up your die. I wasn't completely certain what that did, but I think it made your attacks stronger.
Yeah, so there's a die in the top right, and I think it just represents the strength of your attacks. But when you get hit, it goes back down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you use the stomp attack while you're in midair, you get like a spinny attack that looks cool and is a lot of fun.
Oh. Yeah, that's rad.
Also,
And
yeah, there's
also
a
stomping.
double
I didn't
window
really use the
capture.
stomp, but it seemed like it also stunned the enemies.
Oh shit!
And
Oh, I
those
can't pause
shooting
either.
enemies
I
were
gotta-
the worst.
Hang on, I'm turning down the music and I'm getting killed. Oh shit! These
There's
animations are
also
so
that
stylish.
timer in the top left, and I never managed to finish a level before the timer ran out. I'm not entirely
Same.
sure it's possible.
Oh, I see. Enter.
Yeah, the
process.
timer was super tough. I wonder if it's possible to.
Oh yeah, where am I? What? I guess I'm trying to go somewhere.
You just kill them all.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you kill all the enemies. They are errant spirits.
Oh, I see. They always do such a good job of making a spooky atmosphere that, like, doesn't feel edgy, like actual legit reaching into your subconscious dreams and spooking you out. I always appreciate that about Vulture Party's games.
For me,
Yes.
it's like it makes me think of NES games. Like this feels like a game where you're descending into, I don't know, like a ancient Greek definition of hell or afterlife or something. So it's not
It's it's
horror.
morbid but not edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like horrifying or horror, but it's like a
Oh, I can't recover more.
dark,
dice.
grim in a way.
Oh, there we go.
And yeah, the visuals are really nice, and the audio is also very nice, and
Oh,
the gameplay is also like the
check out that
punches felt
parallaxing.
really satisfying.
It's a nice touch.
Remember that you have you have the double jump, so you can get to.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had a double jump, so thank you for the reminder.
It took me until like the fourth level to realize you could double jump. So
Yeah, in some later level there was a point where you can't reach an enemy without it, and that was when I like, wait a second,
Yeah.
do I have a double jump? Oh yeah, I do have a double jump.
yep, same.
But yeah, I'm interested in hearing if it's actually possible to beat any of the levels in the time limit, or like how the time limit works.
Eco's in chat and said, "I want to make a game with a deer," and that's where my thought process ended.
Yeah, that's
Deer are so cool because they're like very powerfully evocative, symbolic animal.
yep. But also cute.
Especially stags, which is what this is.
Okay, it is possible to beat all the time limits, but it's not required. Okay, that's wild, because some of the time limits are extremely tough.
Ooh, spooky.
This is how many
Such
people
a
have played the game before.
I love
Oh,
vaguely
okay. I was
spooky things like
wondering.
that. Uh-oh.
That was a joke completely. I don't think
Okay,
they've
yeah,
gotten
yeah.
464
I realized
million
after I started-
playtesters.
Yeah, after I started saying, I realized that okay, that has to be a joke because it's a very high number. But what is that number?
Well, I think that's kind of what's fun about it is the fact that they don't say what it is allows you to like imagine the worst.
But I need
Damn
to have the
souls
canon
related.
answer.
Well, that depends entirely on if the devs are willing to commit to anything actually being canon.
But like, Canon is a company that makes cameras and other equipment. Of course, it exists. Okay, we'll let the players have their own interpretation. Okay. So,
Oh no!
well, at this point, I can reveal that the number is actually the age of my OC. in Sonic.
And how old do they look?
No, it's not that kind of character. It's just like actually just a very old character.
Oh.
You made them 4,600,000 years ago, is what you're saying.
Well, do you know how old I am?
I don't, but I'm willing to assume any number I care to imagine.
Hempel is younger than I am. I'm so old. Although
Okay, so
I-
you are 100,000 years old and not just
Yes. Although I-
9,900.
If I recall correctly,
99,000.
I'm only like a year.
Okay, so
old.
this is the point where I had to realize that, okay, you have a double jump.
It's so juicy. I love the screen shake.
Yeah, there's a really good, like, impact
And,
to things.
What's really thoughtful is if you spotted the settings screen at the front, you could turn it off if that gives you trouble
Yeah, at this point I've noticed that there are definitely, for example, some streamers who really prefer having a screen shake off, and so it's nice to have the option.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of the ones that would be like, it really disorientates me at times. So that's appreciated.
I liked that every level that I played introduced a new enemy type, because I have to say that the level designs themselves were fairly similar to each other. So at first I was kind of wondering if the levels were actually procedurally generated, until I noticed that, okay, no, every level introduces a new enemy, so they are probably unique.
There's, 6 levels, I think? That's a pretty good amount of content.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of content.
Yeah, especially with this level of graphics and gameplay polish.
One thing I think also helps is when you're working with people you've worked with before, you kind of get your processes in place.
Yeah. You already know which arguments you need to start.
You just get those out of the way on day one.
Yeah. Or get them started early, so you have plenty of time for butting heads.
Is that the name of your OC?
Oh, butting the head?
Yes.
Sure. Why not?
Your 10,000-year-old OC.
Yeah. I do like that there's also a parallax layer and such, especially this level, which is more like a horizontal thing rather than a square shape. It has that kind of Castlevania 1 feel to it.
Yeah, and it does a good job of evoking the era by not using any alpha transparency, as far as I can tell, or not any pre-multiplied alpha transparency.
That's one of those purist game designer things where if you care about it, you care about it a lot. If you don't care about it, then you don't care about it at all.
Gotta get this fucker up here. How do I get up there? Nah. That seems... How am I gonna get up there?
I jumped from the left.
Ah! Because I gotta kill them all, right?
Yep.
No. How did you do it, Hempoli? I guess maybe you gotta do the spin?
I did just a double jump and potentially just... Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck. Don't that. There we go.
I couldn't help but read that sprite that you just killed as a blob with a toupee and it's whipping its hair at you.
To me, it reads a little bit like those slap fights where someone is looking at the other way and just swinging their arms in your face.
Excellent.
This feels really good to play. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to sit down though because it's 9 o'clock and time to start the next block.
All right.
Very nicely done by Team Vulture Party. I liked it. So let's see. We got 3 more games to get through tonight. I am the judge of this block, but since I go into these streams blind, I haven't played any of them before. So I have no idea what's coming up. Are the Odds Good by Team Patchwork Tables. So let's pull this up. TMA, were you able to play this game?
Yes, I played all of them except for Gachamon.
Let's see here. Extract fun. I may not have unzipped this one. Uh-oh. Wait, hang on. Are the odds good? Oh, here it is. Okay. I've got all my folders and everything laid out, but... okay.
Oh, this one was done by Sissel.
Yeah.
Right. I remember it now.
So let me bring this up here on the stream presently.
This is one that we could play as a group.
Oh, really?
Potentially. I mean, we'd have to tell you what we think the answers to the questions are, so you can input them for us.
Well, I'm game for anything. All right. OBS still doesn't want to do... Game capture worked earlier. Oh, well, we'll just do window capture. That's fine. Warning, this game has people playing a twisted game for their lives. Oh, now the game capture wants to work. Fuck you. Anyway, I didn't say that. You didn't hear me say that. Anyway.
What is this stream rated?
This is a Christian stream. It's not. But anyway, it contains...
Oh, we just lost the stream on Discord.
Oh, it's because I resized the window. Here we go.
Wow, Discord, really?
Yeah, Discord's a bit touchy. This one is a bit disturbing. Uh-oh. What are we getting into? Contains guns, blood, corruption, and self-harm. With the kerning, or like the F is separated from the cell with the dash.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I thought it was like F dash for fucking. Like self-fucking harm, all right? Are you ready for this, kids? Okay, it talks about ways to die. If you would like to play anyway, press Q. Okay. Are the odds good?
Farm.
Bang.
Oh, this visual style is really good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
how many? Let's see. There's 4 of us. 0 computer players. All right. Sure. I'm just gonna go with it. All right, Human 2. That is Imakuni. Do you want a name?
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, if I get it to say a name, I have to. I have to do this. It's tradition. Anyway, TMA. Do you? Actually, I am going to give people their names. Otherwise, I'm going to forget who the hell anybody is.
That is
Fair
true.
enough.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
All right. This could be Hempuli. They rejected. You rejected the divine, Hempule.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, checks out.
All right. There's like a subtle hum in the background that's kind of like oscillating, which is kind of a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Rules. 5 rounds, 2 choices. Pick least deathly, then Russian roulette. Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a haunted game on by 4K monitor. Anyway, wrong answers add a bullet to your gun. Whoever can fire their gun the most times without shooting will win. You start with 1 bullet. Oh boy, I'm scared already. Fuck. Okay, round 1. This is me. I'm Butts. Which is the least deadly? Uh-oh. All right, Imakuni. Which is the least deadly? Coconut, furnace explosion, or radioactive decay?
Coconut.
Oh, wow, nice.
Oh.
All right, TMA.
Let's go with the dryer malfunction.
Nice. All right, Hempule.
Right. Ciprofloxacin allergy.
I'm allergic to
Uh-oh.
Cipro.
Oh, damn.
I almost died from it. I'm not even kidding.
Which is the least deadly?
That was a difficult choice. All 3 were kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Was that the plane crash?
No, vending machine. All right, Imakuni.
Golf.
Golf. Oh, whew. All right, TMA. Man, this is tense.
Let's go with the fax machine.
Uh-oh.
No.
I thought mercury poisoning is
How do
pretty
you
fucking
get killed by
deadly.
a fax machine accident? What's it do? Fall on you?
Tumbleweed. Oh.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble. Which is the least deadly? Fuck. All right, Imakuni.
Ooh, this is a hard one. I'm gonna go with elephant attack.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it had to be that or lion.
All right.
Well, after the fax machine, I don't trust the shredder, so I guess I have to go with the coconut. Okay.
Aw. All right, Hempule.
Window fall?
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Uh-oh. Now the music's scarier. Which is the least deadly? Well, I've had a heart attack, so I'm gonna go with that. Ha!
Nice.
All right.
Well, not nice, but
Well,
Ant.
Which is the least deadly, Imakuni?
Ant.
Oh, yes, nice. All right,
What?
Team A.
What?
Just one ant. I mean, it's a bunch of ants
Just
that do
one
that.
ant.
You know, lead exposure, because it doesn't directly kill you, it just makes you crazy.
Uh-oh.
No!
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, I suppose it must be taking into account, like, the aggregate total deaths.
Or something, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kite string.
Oh. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Which is the least deadly?
Suffocated by ladybugs? What?
Oh. All right, Imakuni.
Ooh,
Equipment failure is kind of vague.
this is a tough one. I'm gonna go with mercury poisoning.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Yeah, it must
Oh,
be
come on.
by, like, how many people die of it. That's
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I think I know this one.
Lightning?
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
All right, Hempuli.
Falling piano.
Oh. Oh boy, let's play shooting game. I'm scared.
Oh, I have made poor choices.
We're gonna die. Oh,
Oh, stream
Uh-oh.
ended.
hang on. Why did the resolution change by itself? I'm scared now.
I think Shibania.
Ah!
Oh, no.
Oh,
Butts has died. All right.
take the wheel, Jesus.
All right. Here we go, TMA.
Imakuni lives.
Oh,
TMA dies.
TMA died. Oh.
There we go. Dang.
Imakuni wins. Woo!
Congratulations.
Bravo.
Damn, that was intense.
This was really cool.
I like this.
That was
This
fun.
is
This is a
amazing.
great party game.
Yeah, this is like a really, really good idea.
We're gonna
Also,
have to,
very nice implementation.
Yeah, this is very effective. Love this. I'm gonna set it down because we got other games to get through. But very, very well done. System log off. Very morbid, but ooh. Lord of mercy.
There's a bot in the Twitch channel.
Yeah, DH, would you mind zapping that for me? Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't notice that there are mods. I'm so used to me being the only person banning those bots.
Alrighty. The next game is Branded by the Cheshire Cat. Let me bring that up here. Cheshire Cat.
Thank you, Dieting Hippo, for
your
service.
Jinx! Alright. I'm gonna adjust this. Ooh, nice, attractive pink and purple gradient. Already trying to appeal to the judges, I see. A controller. Ah, yes, I've got my gamepad right here. Let me pull this up for the guests. Nineveh says, I forgot to log in as a mod, and now it's making me watch an ad. LMAO. Alrighty. Imked, can't wait to see what the Cheshire Cat has got, because he always has such evocative and unique animations. Ooh, spooky.
Oh, okay. I immediately recognize the animation style.
Oh yeah. Doot 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 doot. I got shoulder buttons. Whoa, holy fuck. Womp. It reminds. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Ah! No! Okay. Right stick to select target. Release trigger to activate. Ooh.
And then use your other button that you haven't pressed yet to
Oh. Ah.
There you
I think
go.
the game is not streaming on Twitch.
Oh no.
It's
Yeah.
showing the
Uh-oh.
title screen.
What? That's so strange. It's why? OBS?
That feels like a very common OBS thing.
Why are you like this? All right. Game capture. There we go. This time game capture worked and window capture didn't.
Yeah, it feels like, especially with full screen stuff, it's just like crapshoot.
Oh, it's
which
not
one
full
is the
screen.
correct one.
OBS knows the theme of the jam and is flipping randomly which mode it accepts for each game.
Oh no!
So if I recall correctly, this is basically like a survival game.
Oh
You're
good.
just trying to stay alive as long as possible.
Oh fuck.
I like
There's
the
a
designs.
tarot card thing if you press the left bumper to give you
what?
spells that you can
Whoa,
cast.
Whoa. There's this, right stick to select card. I don't know the arcanas, so I don't know.
I believe that one's the tower, the lightning.
Oh, that means bad news, ain't it? Sure, why not? Uh-oh. Ooh,
And then you have to press right trigger to select the card.
Whoa.
I did find the control, like, I figured out the controls eventually, but it did take a little bit of, like, fiddling.
Whoa.
This is reminding me really heavily of the 5 Days a Stranger, the like adventure game series. There's this kind of like a
No, the ones that
Eldritch
Yahtzee
feel to
made?
it. Yeah, the Yahtzee series. There's something very familiar in this general mood here.
Ah! Spooky. Oh, shit. So... Alright. Look, man, I just wanted to play a game. I didn't expect some sort of Spanish Inquisition.
Never expect it.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Oh no, not the chromatic aberration. That's how you know things are really bad. It's when you start chromatic aberrating. Ah!
If you or any of your loved ones are chromatic aberrating, don't wait. Talk to a doctor immediately.
You may be entitled to financial compensation. Ah! How do I... Alright. So when you're coming home
Right
with...
trigger to select the card. And you have to hold it down.
Alright. Right.
And then you choose your target, and then you release the trigger.
Oh, wow. Damn.
And everyone
It's very
pops.
evocative.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Holy fuck. This is similar to Vulture Party's game. Like, this is very creepy without coming off as like edgy. And it definitely implies that there's like a narrative here without giving me text, which I appreciate. Like, there's clearly some kind of like story going on. Whoa. Uh-oh. I died.
Oh well.
It's, you know, coming
It
home with an
happens to
armload of
everyone.
swords, waking up with a load of swords. All right, let's see. I need to figure out. I wasn't able to discern different effects of those cards, so I wanna.
They do different things. Like, one of them is a healing card, I think, and like one of them is a mass stun. One of them just like knocks a guy far away from you.
I can't believe that you said doo-doo.
Whoa. I noticed that you get more over time.
I think it's like a random drop when you kill a guy.
Oh. Particles.
And I did notice that when you're at low health, you can't run anymore.
I like how the walking animation is like the Jaws theme. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it is. It's like the ground is not really made of stone. It's like made of wood and it's hollow underneath.
Yeah, it's like drum kits right under the pavement.
Interestingly,
So-
the fact that the character is a little slidey helps the feel of this game.
Mm-hmm. Now I have a question.
Like,
How
in
many
general-
arms does your character have? Oh, no, he has 2. Okay. The running animation made it look like maybe they only have 1.
In general, I feel that this whole like aesthetic is very strong, but that's not really a big surprise
Did that do anything?
considering. Also, nice particle effects on those eyes.
Yeah.
I like the little disintegration effect.
Yeah. Ah.
So are those guys trying to poke you with red hot pokers? Is that why it's branded?
Oh, that would make sense. Oh, that. See,
Yeah.
that makes sense now.
Yeah. Branding is a fun activity for the whole family.
For the whole congregation.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of family especially.
Oh, someone in chat says they're branding her as a witch, since they're the witch hunters of the Inquisition.
Oh, okay.
That
That's
makes
awesome.
sense.
It's time for some Monty Python jokes about the Spanish Inquisition.
We already did that.
I
Yeah,
feel
we
like that's
did.
kind of
We did.
expected at this point anyway.
Oh, sorry. I didn't expect the joke, so I missed it.
I got Mary. Oh no. Yeah. Uh-oh.
There seem to be like different kinds of statuses that you can put on the enemies, but it's not super clear to me like what they do. Aside from stun, that one's pretty obvious because they stop moving.
Yeah, it seemed like the Fool confused them a little bit and kind of like dazed them, where they were just kind of standing around but not.
Oh, you found the healing one.
Oh, nice.
I
Oh,
feel
I
that,
see.
like, considering how strong the aesthetic is in general, I feel that the only thing that could kind of improve it would be if the audio was slightly more kind of maybe gruesome or like grim. I feel that
Oh.
the sound effects of you using your abilities are maybe a little bit more whimsical than they could be. But
Yeah,
that's like
that's
a very
hard.
minor nitpick.
Because audio is usually the last thing anybody thinks about in their jam game. That was really cool. So evocative. I dug it. I'm going to set it down for now. But nicely done. The last game of the evening is Florida Man by Team Dallas J. Ha. So let's see what that's all about.
I'm going to guess that last name is pronounced How.
Oh, that would make
I don't have a
sense.
whole lot of confidence.
It's about the world's best superhero, Florida Man. And let me bring that up for y'all. Well, I dig the color scheme.
Shameless pandering to the judge. Always appreciated.
Flattery does work. I do take bribes. Never mind. Okay.
Now, I remember reading on the jam page for this one that the in-game instructions are not entirely accurate, and they recommend reading the README that is next to the game instead.
Okay, let's see the README.
Oh, apparently it's pronounced Ha.
Ah! Ha ha! All right. Okay. The control schemes that come with the game. WASD QWERTY. Arrow keys plus ZXE VB. Note that all of the 5 non-directional buttons listed in a control scheme are on the same row. You can mix and match both. You will also need to use the number keys. A quick reference follows. I'm going to forget all of this.
Yeah. I just left it open while I played the game.
That's a good idea.
That's cheating.
Wow. A many-headed beast once led the state of Florida. It conjured an army of demons to help it carry out its wicked endeavors. I'm curious if the dev is from Florida. You are not among the righteous. The armies of the beast still walk the ruins of the hellbound, waterlogged states buildings. You dream of the meager riches to be found there, for you are Florida man. Oh, there's Fog of War. Oh, is this a roguelike?
It is a roguelike.
It's a classic roguelike. Oh, fuck. I punched the demon and killed it. Nice.
Oh, you started with different weapons than I did. I started with a chainsaw.
That's a true roguelike.
So if you press the number keys, you'll get stats on your equipment, and it'll tell you what it does. And then after you press a number key, if you press the use button, then you'll actually use the thing.
Oh. Very nice. Oh, I just saw it's a dude with a pith helmet. I was like, is that an octopus? So it's a guy with a mustache and a pith helmet.
Yeah.
Ah! How to use? Uses X. No? Can't?
You have to press the number first and then use.
1. And use? No.
And then a direction?
Ah! No,
Nope, that just punched the demon.
I was a punch gun, you see.
Maybe I'm misremembering.
V, pick up. Okay. Scroll.
And that's the stairs up to the next level.
2022, August. The school board elections are disheartening. Would they really rather pick unqualified hacks who loathe me over several experienced teachers? Is it because they are afraid to confront the legacy of racism in this country, or is it out of some sexual obsession? The small business owners have clearly decided either way, except for the doctors who know they'll have to deal with this mess. All right. We got an onk. Wait.
Honk.
Onk.
Honk.
Watch out for geese.
Now that's a scary horror game. Oh, a chainsaw.
All right, we're going to have to figure out how to use weapons.
I like
50%
how this
chance to
like
kill on toss.
classic roguelike action where it's like, first you find an ankh, then you find an ancient scroll, then you find a chainsaw.
Oh, no. So can I use number Z direction? Pew, pew.
Have you been eaten by a
Yep,
group?
there you go.
Nice.
Not yet, but we can still make it happen. Wah! Well, huh? Pew, pew, pew.
So one thing I noticed is that every time you use an item, it decays a bit, and then future uses have a chance to fail.
Mm.
Oh.
So you've got some statistical meddling going on there.
I see. Well, the odds are not always good. I pick up the book. Is my inventory capped at 8?
Yeah, max 8 items.
Alas. Do you know what the books do?
If you press 3, you've got one in your inventory.
Consumable repairs items by 25%. Decay 5. Well, it's not. Yeah, I don't need to use it yet. What Ankh does. Avoid death once when held, is then consumed, kills a demon when tossed. Nice. All right. I see. Oh. I don't know what that is, but I can't. I guess it's a jug of something.
Holy water, I think.
Ooh. What is it? Well, I can't pick that up either.
That is points of some kind.
Hmm.
So there's you only have the 8 slots. You're trying to grab as much treasure as you can, and then I don't know if you can just keep climbing indefinitely. If there's an end to the dungeon, I didn't make it that far, or if you're just expected to turn around and try to flee for the exit after a while.
Oh, do you have to like backtrack?
Well, I know the first time I played the game, the first thing I did was interact with the stairs that you spawn next to. And it told me, yeah, you fled the dungeon without getting any treasure, so you kind of suck.
Oh, shit.
Gotcha.
I really like the minimalistic presentation where it's not like ASCII graphics, but it's still very symbolic.
Mm-hmm.
I like that kind of stuff. I'm kind of a sicko.
Very much same.
Yeah,
Also, could always use the book to pick up one of the points to see if that changes anything at the end.
But what book?
The book, and then use it on the rifle to repair.
I think it repairs everything when you use it.
does
Or you
it?
could throw the shuriken at something. I mean, like, just use up
Something
stuff.
like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too decayed yet.
Minister of Love in chat says that there are 6 floors.
Wow. That's a lot of floors. So I guess they're not actually procedurally generated, or they are?
It was presented as being a full roguelike, so I would guess it's procedurally generated.
I think there's like I'm not sure how common, but potentially common trick for like game jam roguelikes where you don't actually make it procedurally generated because that's not strictly necessary for.
Yeah, I mean, how many times
it takes a lot of time. So it could be that it's a.
Oh, I forgot to.
Like a procedural generation added later kind of thing, but I don't know.
Oh shoot. Do. Clicking like a Geiger counter. Simply more and more fear. Uh-oh.
That guy came out of nowhere.
Pew. Oh, and I punched it.
They are procedurally generated according
nice.
to chat.
Well done.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, this is, very, very well put together. You've got the full game loop here.
Yeah,
it's definitely like a very solid looking thing. Mm-hmm. Just like
I wish it had though.
It's interesting how these game jam entries can be things where it's like parts of them are very solid, but they are very clearly unfinished, or like there's a hint of something that could become a solid game, but it's only the basic pieces are together. And then you have also games that already have like a full gameplay loop or a full experience to them. It's nice how differently people also approach the whole development process in that, how they scope things and where they start going with their ideas.
And if I'm remembering correctly from reading the README, this is your first jam game for the author? Because this is quite impressive for a first game. Like, just like finishing a game at all for a jam is a hell of a thing to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
So finishing it and also having it work well, you should be proud.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if it wasn't your first jam game.
My main feedback so far is like my monkey brain number go up, and I don't know what floor I'm on. I lost track. So I'd like to see you can put it right above the heart there, what floor you're on, so I can be like, oh, I'm making progress. That's basically my only real critique.
Yeah, makes sense. To be honest, like having a diagram on the side where it shows you kind of descending deeper and deeper on like a vertical graph, that would make it so much more satisfying.
Yeah. I've lost track. I don't know what floor. Oh shit.
I think it's 4 or 5. One of the two.
That sounds right.
Okay. Pew. Okay. Oh, wait. Well.
Now, this is one thing that I encountered, which was I've explored all of the map that I can reach, and I have to backtrack all the way back to the beginning to continue. And the game doesn't let me actually mash buttons as quickly as I'm capable of, so moving around got a little tedious.
It's kind of protecting you from
it might be time to prepare the
RSI.
Right. You could use a scroll, I guess, and try to teleport somewhere else in the dungeon.
Yeah, I guess that's one of those situations where some roguelikes start implementing like a automatic exploration or automatically go to the exit if it's possible and such. But that's
which
a big
I would
workload.
not expect to see in a jam game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
It
apparently I'm on
feels
5.
slightly dirty even in like finished games.
Yeah.
So I'm about to hit.
You can have a philosophical argument about the existence of auto explore in games. I don't think that is appropriate for jam stream because it's super roguelike in the weeds stuff.
No, sorry. We have to have that argument right now.
Do it. Oh shit.
Let me just put on my argument gloves on. And I'll be ready
I thought the gloves are coming off.
No, the gloves are coming on. My gloves are spikes on them.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're on the 6th one, are we not? Oh boy.
I think the developer said that you're on the 5th floor.
And then she just went up a staircase.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right, let's see if I'm bad at video games. Let's see if I can beat the video game. Pew pew.
Ooh.
I have faith.
Dieting. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I said I have faith in you. You can do it.
Thank you. It looks like a dead end to me. I guess I'll, for completion's sake.
Just in case the stairs were in that corner,
yeah,
it would really
Yeah.
suck to walk all the way back.
A walk of shame.
Nanomachine, the Ankh is it protects you from dying once. I don't know if it heals you or if it's just like that hit didn't count. But
Whoa. Oh no! I died fruitlessly at the age of 43. Score of 0.
Well, that's an okay age to die at. To be honest,
Interestingly, I didn't have a chance
could
to
be
use
worse.
the Ankh, but
it's a little closer than I would like personally.
all right. That was fun. I'm going to set it down because we've gone through our evening, but that was a lot of fun. It was a good batch of games we had tonight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we are going to resume at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we'll be joined by Dieting Hippo, Mihai, and Rupert Buttermilk for some more jam games. And then on Sunday, starting at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll be playing the PDF-based non-software games, and that'll be a lot of fun. Those get pushed off to Sunday because those take... they need more than 10 minutes apiece. In the meantime, there are a lot of games that have been submitted that need ratings. You get to decide who wins community choice. So please go and play all the other games and vote for your favorites. That said, I've said my piece. Y'all can go down the line and say your goodbyes, and then we'll wrap it up for tonight, starting with Hempuli.
The only goodbye I want to say is that is it okay to lurk on the stream tomorrow as well if I happen to be around?
Please do. You can jump in if you want. You can hop right in.
Yeah, this is like 5 a.m. for me, so it's perfect time for me to be awake.
Do it. Jump in.
Yeah, but yeah, thanks for having me, and good luck with the rest of the entries.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for having me on as a guest.
So happy to have you back.
Exactly. I'm just so happy to be here and look at all the little games. I want to demo the ones that I unfortunately won't be around tomorrow for.
Well, let us know when you do, and we'll probably tune in.
Yeah.
And thank you for having me here. It was a lot of fun. And thank you everyone who made games for the jam, because I'm super impressed by what you all have made. It was a lot of work that we just blazed through in like an hour and a half. So thank you so much.
Sweet. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.